Baseline drive, baseline drift. Another way we teach to move without the ball in our drive and kick series. Let's break it down. First, the ball handler, all right? Coaches, you'll notice we had our coaches going off of a shot fake. Once again, we want to make sure the drills are realistic and easily transferred into a game. Somebody's sitting on Coach Bobby right now, just playing regular defense. He's not going to be able to rip and run. He's going to have to use some type of fake, a jab step, okay, or a shot fake. So we had all our coaches going off a shot fake. Now, they were attacking baseline. All right, you'll notice on all the baseline penetrations, they were driving through the block or under the block, okay? That's extremely important because in real game situation, there's somebody 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", 7 foot standing here, okay? You can't drive through the first hash because you're gonna run into them. So again, we wanna make sure everything's realistic, so we will have them drive underneath the block, okay? The type of pass they were making was a run-through pass, all right? Coach Bobby's not gonna penetrate here to the block and then just stop and then just try to throw a hook pass all the way to the corner. It's not gonna work, okay? So now that means they have to be able to pass off the dribble. All right, so that's extremely important. So he shot fakes, he's driving closed again, okay, because he's driving to score. That's the first thing he's trying to do is drive and take the rim off. Something doesn't go right during his penetration, so he has to redirect his route, and now all of a sudden he needs somebody to come into his vision, and yes, that's the shooter. So let's talk about the shooter now, okay? Once again, goes without negotiating, you always have to start shot ready, okay? So Coach Nick's always gonna be in that athletic stance ready to go, all right? That goes without saying all the time, like we talked about before. If a skip pass came, Coach Nick needs to be ready to be an offensive threat, okay? So anytime you're a shooter, you don't have the ball, you're on the three-point line, you always wanna be ready to receive the ball and be ready to do something with the ball when you get it, okay? Now, he's gotta drift to the corner. All right, so what's happening now defensively is everybody's sagging down. All right, so he's got to make sure that his defender really starts to ball watch, okay? And the minute he ball watches, he wants to make sure that he gets to the corner extremely fast. But he's got to wait, and he's got to get there early. Let's get some defenders out here so we can show what we mean about that, okay? So what this means, right now Coach Jeff would be on help side. Once penetration baseline happens, if Coach Nick just left, well then so would Coach Jeff, and now Coach Bobby has nothing to do, and right now he's in a bad situation to not have a dribble, okay? That's a trap coming right there. You got a baseline defender. It's all bad, all right? So now, if Coach Nick waits, the thing he's waiting for is for Coach Jeff to turn his eyes right on Bobby, all right? After that, Coach Nick's gonna leave Coach Jeff's vision, and he's gonna come into Coach Bobby's vision, all right? Let's see what that looks like. Right at this point, okay, Coach Jeff is going to think Coach Nick is in the same spot, all right? So he might take a step up to where he thinks he is, and then all of a sudden he's got to get out there to where the shooter truly is, okay? So that's why we have to make sure, and you got to be a little deceptive when you don't have the ball in your hands. You got to have some patience, all right? Let your defender ball watch. After that, get out their vision, okay? That's what it looks like. Let's do it one more time and show what it looks like. So coaches, let's recap. The ball handler has to make sure they drive to score. That means they need to start with a jab step or a shot fake. Again, coaches, we want to make sure that the drill is easily translated into the game. They've got to drive closed, which means they're driving body to body using a straight line attack. Since they're driving baseline on this, they want to make sure they avoid driving into the post player, so we're going to drive underneath the baseline. The type of pass they're going to make is an off-the-dribble pass. The shooter has to start shot ready. As always, they've got to drift to the corner, so they've got to leave late, but they got to get there early. So it's a sprint the entire way. They want to make sure that they don't leave until their help side defender is ball watching. After that, they sprint to the corner, stay low with the proper footwork into their shot. One variation that we teach off this drill is not just to catch and shoot, but now since the defense is all sagged down, we want to make sure that now you can jab and come back uphill to a 2-dribble pull-up. Got to have the proper footwork into that. Let's see what that looks like.